What's up, Wargamers? Welcome back to World of Wargaming. I'm Isaiah. Today, we're going to be playing another game of County Road Z from Earthbound Games. My community has made too much racket. We've been building stuff, trying to improve our living situations, and we have drawn down the attention of the Horde. So we're going to be playing the Siege mission. We've got 19 zombies that have shown up around the board. I had to randomize some of the board edges, which I'll talk about in a little bit. But before we get into the game, I want to take a second to give a big shout out and a huge thank you to two, not one, but two new members of the World of Wargaming Army over on the Patreon. And I want y'all to know that I appreciate y'all. So Jordan Heckman, the author of this game that we're about to play, thank you very much. And also Mr. Eric Gray, one of the most entertaining men I've ever lost to in this hobby. Some of the funnest losses I've ever had. Go to Mr. Gray. So thank y'all both for pledging out and signing up, and I appreciate the heck out of y'all. And then if you haven't done that, and maybe that's not for you, that's okay. Please at least consider hitting the like, subscribe, and bell notifications, because it helps me grow, helps me get the content out there to everybody. And let's get into this game of County Road Z. Alright, so we are back to home base. Now, we've made some small improvements since we claimed our base. We put the fires out on these trucks, obviously, and got them moved to kind of block the road, give us a little bit of gatekeeping, I guess. We've got our garden growing up in the back. We've also repaired fences, so zombies will have to deal with breaking through the fences. I would have to deal with climbing over the fence if I wanted to go over it. And the rest of my upgrades thus far have been internal things, so they can't really be seen here. But the garden and the fences are the big thing. I just finished making this garden piece, and I'm really, really happy with how it turned out. In the mission, we have tier level plus siege threat. So my tier level is 11 right now, and my siege threat when everything went sour was 8. So we've got 19 zombies. So that's grouped in 3 in the corners first, and I didn't have, with 19 there wasn't enough to put groups in every side, so I started putting groups of 3 until I ran out, and I randomized the table edges that they came in on. I've got Tabitha, who has just come out to meet this single zombie. I've got Declan back in the garden, ready to shoot his pistol, stick his pistol through the fence, and I've got Ash also in the backyard, ready to do the same with his shotgun. My plan is to try to clear out this corner and then work my way around. These zombies are going to have to deal with a fence. They're kind of trapped in. These zombies are going to have to deal with some similar barricades and such not. These guys over here, they're going to be able to just move. Those guys are going to have to get through the trees. So I think I've got some time. And then Ray is pretty much just hiding in the garage, trying to keep the generator running. He has 0 combat prowess. This is going to be his first mission on the table, so I'm looking forward to maybe getting him some XP, getting him to where he's a little bit more competent to take on a mission. And that being said, we're going to get into the beginning of this. I'm going to start with Tabitha, who's going to take a swing at that zombie. Tabitha's going to try to chop this zombie. That's a 4 plus 4, defense 6, dead zombie. Tabitha is then going to move back this way. Declan, going to take a shot at that zombie. That is a 9. That is definitely a dead zombie. I can only shoot the revolver once per round. For the time being, I want to move Declan back this way across the yard. Ash is in range of those zombies, out of range, noise range of other things. So he's going to take a shot at the first one. That is a dead zombie. Going to take a shot at the second one. 3 plus Ash is long guns 3. That's a 6. So that is also a dead zombie, which even here, even if I had missed, the knockback would have pushed that zombie off the board and I wouldn't have had to deal with it anymore. Alright, so that corner is clear. Plan has worked thus far. We're going to move to some zombie activations now. In this mission, if there's no hero in line of sight or within range in line of sight, they will move towards a barricaded thing, which for now is going to be, I think this is probably the closest barricaded door, is the door on the garage. Oh wait, sorry. I still got Ray. Ray's going to move into the from the second story of the garage into this part of the house. Zombie activations are done. Everybody just kind of shuffled up 6 inches. Nobody can really see a hero, so everybody's moving towards one of the points of entry, and those came out of the woods. So we'll go back to my actions, which are going to start with either Declan or Ash. Okay, we're around to the backyard now. So Ash is going to shoot at this zombie. 5 plus 3 on his long guns is going to be a dead zombie. Ash is going to shoot at this zombie. Same result. Dead zombie. Declan is going to have to move, and then he's going to take a pistol shot at this zombie. Coming to the back side. Take a shot. That is a miss. Luckily, it's a revolver, so it won't jam. Zombie will, however, activate and move closer to Declan. Tabitha is going to come around here, and she's going to be going for this ninja strike on this fellow, I believe. So we're going to move her up and around this corner, stopping just shy of being able to of that zombie activating, which will bring us to Ray, who's going to stay put in the house, bringing us to zombies. So we'll start with this fellow, who will move towards the closest hero and then be stopped by the fence. If he's still alive on his next activation, he'll try to break through said fence. These will move, same thing, just up to the fence. And then on their next activation, they will try to break through the fence. They'll go up to the edge of the truck. They'll come. It'll take them 3 inches to get over the truck, which is the job of it. It's just a speed bump. And then another 1. And then they don't quite have enough to get over the little wall, but they'll all get over the truck. Oh my goodness. Gonna have to deal with them very soon. Come to these fellows, who will move up to the fence and then be stopped. Okay, I just stepped on a zombie and crushed him, but it's okay. Just a little bit of glue, I think he'll be fine. I'm going to start off with activating Tabitha. He's going to move to very close to the zombie, but not all the way into the zombie. So the zombie will activate. I'm closest, so it will move towards me. Tabitha will then swing at that zombie, getting a 10. So that zombie is lopped in half, and my back perimeter is currently protected. So I'm gonna go look at what I can maybe get a bead on with these two. Declan's gonna move to here, where he can see this lead zombie. We'll take a shot. 4, that should be, he currently has a handgun modifier of 4, so that is definitely a hit and a kill. And then we'll see, I gotta check the range. I'm not sure if I'm within the noise for this. I am just out of it, so that's good. That's a plus. Ash is gonna move and hop the fence, I believe. Ash hops the fence, it's like an inch to the fence and then 3 over, and then an inch on the other side, bringing me to like right here, where I'm out of noise range of those zombies, but have range on these zombies. So we're gonna take a shot at the middle one. Oh, that is a miss. Impact, however, will knock that zombie back over the truck, bringing us to zombies. Oh, and then hold on, probably gonna have to make it. They're gonna do something. Zombies that was within 12 of them will react and move accordingly, getting over the truck and stumbling their way over the wall. Bringing us to the rest of the zombies. These zombies are going to try to break the fence, so we got 2 of the zombies touching it, so we'll roll 2 dice. I think that's how that works. If I'm wrong, let me know. Some pretty basic chain link, so they're looking for 3s. Yes, they will break through that section of fence, but that will end their activation. We'll go to these zombies, who do have a hero within movement +2, so they will move towards Ash. Most of the zombies are just moving. They end up right here going after Ash. They make it over the truck and heading towards that door. These, however, do have a hero in line of sight. I don't know if he's within range. No, he's not. He wouldn't be within range because they weren't within range of the noise. So one of them is touching the fence, so it will try to break it. It does. That horde does break the fence. Bringing it back to me, where I need to look at a few things because I'm not exactly sure what my plan should be here. Declan moves into the corn. He's going to take a shot at that lead zombie. 3 + 4 for his handgun will hit and kill a zombie, and I'm out of noise range, so no other bad stuff is going to happen there. Ash is going to activate and move back. Zombies will move to activate as well, and then take a shot. Point of order that I did not mention, you may have noticed that the zombies and stuff are activating a little bit differently in this game. In the scenario rules, it mentions that if you want to follow the normal horde activation rules, you can, but it says otherwise just kind of treat each little blob of starting zombies as its own little micro horde that acts as a single aggressive zombie. It's an ease of play thing, and I think it's the right way to do it. Like, I'm enjoying it, so it works for me. But it says also that you absolutely have the option to run the hordes as normal, with the replacement caveat that if they cannot see a hero, they won't make a random movement. They'll move their best towards the closest barricaded door. And that'll bring us, after a little bit of talky talk, to him taking a shot. 6 will hit and kill that zombie. However, that zombie will also activate. That zombie will move into contact with Ash, but will not be able to swing. Tabitha will move into contact with said zombie. Zombie will activate and swing at Ash. Ooh, that will score a hit on Ash. Then in turn get to swing at said zombie. And she will chop him in half for hitting her friend. That's a dead zombie, which will bring us to zombie activations. These zombies made a move for the front door. This group, I'm going to say, has merged into one larger horde who is now at that door. Bringing it back to me, I'm going to start, I think, with Declan, who might have a shot at this zombie right here. Let me check the rank. We'll start over here with Ash, who's going to take some shots at these zombies. That will kill a zombie. Not in range to trigger anything. Take another shot. That will not kill a zombie. Will knock a zombie back, which would go to there. And then as the target, it would activate, which I'm fine with. Gonna activate Declan. I would actually move Declan up a little bit because I really want to draw these zombies away from this door. So I'm going to do something that's probably a little bit risque. Hopefully it doesn't... Well, I'm going to take a shot. No, I'm not. I'm just going to take a shot because he hasn't been shooting great. So I'm going to just take a shot here. 3 plus handguns of 4 will... That's a dead zombie. And then I'm going to move a little bit closer. Yes, I'm going to move a little bit closer. She moves up. They will move up. And then she will swing at this one. Ooh, thank you. So that will kill that one. It's melee, so it only affects the target. So there won't be a reaction from the other one, I don't think. I think that's right. I could be wrong about that. If I am, please let me know, because mistakes do happen, especially when your brain is full of rules soup. Which will bring us to zombie activations. This zombie will be swinging at Tabitha, getting a hit, so that'll be a damage to Tabitha. And looking at that, I made a mistake. because it says that the zombies will only attack the barricaded door if there is a survivor on the other side of the door. And right now, there is not a survivor on the other side. It's like Ray is way up here, hiding, cowering in the corner. So I'm not exactly sure what they'll do, but I don't want him to be quite that close, because they can see him. So I think what will happen here is that those zombies will move towards Declan. So I wanted to adjust my movement just a little bit. That zombie swung and hit Tabitha. These zombies will be moving towards, as I said, towards Declan. Ending up right there. Bringing us to my actions. We'll start with Tabitha, who still needs to deal with this zombie. Oh, she does not. The zombie will react and swing back at her and hit her, and she will swing again. That one time killing the zombie, but taking another damage in the process. Declan is going to move 6 to the fence. Zombies will then move 6. Declan is going to jump the fence. Zombies will move to the fence and stop. Dirty, filthy undead trampling all through my garden. Next will be Ash, who's going to activate and shoot at a zombie. Okay, that will kill a zombie. Hoard will activate and move towards me? No, because they move towards the closest. So the one will try to break the fence. Needs a 4 for chain link. Oh, he does not break the fence. Okay, that works out beautifully for me. Ash will take another shot at the zombies. That will kill a zombie. We'll kill that one. And then zombies will move to the closest, which is to move to the fence. Going to zombie stuff. Zombies will activate. Ray is still just hiding in the house. I know I haven't been saying anything about him, but he's not going to be in any way helpful. He is just, the best thing he can do is hide and cower in here and not die. So we got 2 zombies on the fence looking to try to break through. They do manage to break through, but that will end their activation, which brings it to me. So I'm going to start with Ash, who's going to shoot at that zombie and kill it. This zombie will then move, fences down, so Tabitha's closer, so it'll move to Tabitha and then end its activation. He cannot shoot into the combat. We're going to go with Tabitha and hope she can just finish it out right here, because Ash can't really do anything. And if I move, the zombie's going to activate and swing at her. That is a dead zombie. Alright, and that will conclude the siege of Cawdor. We've all survived. We have incurred some wounds. So we're going to have to check on that. I'm not sure. This is my first time coming back or ending a mission with damage on me, so I'm going to look that up off camera, make sure I understand how that's going to work. But that is a victorious siege. So first up for post-game, advancement phase. We are going to get some XP here. Everybody's going to get 1. I do have a teacher on the field in the form of Tabitha, so she can give out bonus XP equal to her teaching level, which is 2. And then I'm going to give a bonus XP to Ray. I'm going to give a bonus XP to Ash, so they'll each get 2 XP. Tabitha and Declan will each take 1. So I didn't bring any materials back from the mission. However, my garden, I still will get a harvest out of the garden, which will bring me to 4 food. 4 food generated to a total of 6 currently. Next, heal wounds. None of that now, but I will have people being assigned to rest later. Add facilities and upgrades. So all of my upgrades will finish out that I was working on from last time. Those upgrades being my generator, my water pump, and the refrigerator in the kitchen, which I've got managed to get going. Planning phase. Ray is going to continue to staff the generator. Not going to have a project team. Okay. So Ash is only taking 1 damage, and I need him back in the field. So we're going to assign him to rest. I'm not going to be doing a mission next round. Declan, however, I'm going to send out to scavenge since Ash is currently resting. So he'll be bringing back a food, and then Tabitha is just going to hang out for the time being. Because she's injured and she can't go out on a mission yet. I have plenty of beds, so everybody's got a bed to rest in. Don't have to worry about that. However, I do only have 6 food where I need 7. So I will have a hunger score of 1. Correction. So I had 6, I needed 7. That leaves me with a 1. My hunger score, subtract that from the community's total population. It is not negative, so I won't have any reductions of anything. Everybody's got a bed to rest in. Hunger plus exhaustion. That's not unrest isn't really going to be a problem. I will have to check for the hoard. It's not really possible for me to have another siege here, but we're going to roll it anyways. No, because I was only at +1 to that roll. No one is going to depart the community. And that will bring us to the end of that turn. I think I may go ahead and go through my next campaign turn. And then I'm definitely going to have to be going out to look for some more food, I believe. Because I've got to keep everybody fed while I get Tabitha rested up. But I'll figure that out later. For now and for today, that is going to do it. Thank you so much for tuning into the Siege of Cawdor, hanging out with me while my zombie community continues their fight for survival in a post-apocalyptic rural world. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And as always, I'd like to say a big, huge, from the bottom of my heart, thank you to our patrons who support us and pledge to us over on Patreon. You guys are the absolute best. If you enjoyed the content you saw here today and that's something that you would like to consider doing to help out the channel, go over there, check out the link in the description, check out the Patreon. There's a lot of cool stuff over there, including access to our Discord server. Talk to me, hang out with me, talk about our work, what we got going on in the hobby, some shout outs, all kinds of cool stuff. Check it out if that's something that you think you would be into. And regardless of whether or not you do that, I want you to know that I am incredibly grateful that you decided to stop by and spend part of your day with me today, rolling dice and pushing toy soldiers around. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and as always, may the dice be ever in your favor.